Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mr. Joshua with another video. So it's been about 2 months or so since I've done a last video, but that's because I've been doing a major change in my life. Moved from shitty ass California to Idaho. Oh, there's my two dogs. And I really don't regret moving from California. Not at all, especially with all the crazy shit's been happening. But yeah, I moved out here in Idaho about 2 months ago. Me and my wife just bought this house about a week and a half ago. The owners moved out. We moved right in, and the house itself was like 194,000, which really wasn't that bad. You know, one bathroom, three bedroom, all that great stuff. Decent sized, living room. And you're probably wondering why we're sleeping in the living room right now. It's because the previous owners. And I'm not trying to sound racist when I say this, but like, fucking Mexicans, they really treat their houses like shit, And unfortunately, this house was owned by a Mexican couple. I met them, and they're nice, but they treat this house like shit. Um, Before they moved out, I guess they had cats or animals or something, but they just pissed all over the flooring in the room. So we had to spend the last 2 days pulling out the carpet. So that's always fun. And we had to lay down some kills primer to get rid of the cat piss. It was just fucking horrid. But yeah, we got a really good size, kitchen. As you can see, we're still unpacking. They did a really good job at the kitchen. They just repainted the original, cupboards and whatnot, which kind of suck. I wish that they would have replaced the cupboards, but for 194,000 for a good sized house like this, it really isn't that bad. If I have to, I'll just spend $2,000 later on and replace those cupboards. But they're actually pretty sturdy. Everything's kind of a mess right now, trying to get everything organized. Right now it's thundering. Yeah, all that rope there for our clothes. Yeah, dry everything right now by air dry because our washer hookup here is a 3-prong instead of 4-prong, so we gotta figure that out. It's thundering right now, so that's pretty cool. There's like a little maple tree, backyard, new fence, full of weeds in the backyard, so that's fun. Shut up, pumpkin. Nobody cares. The front yard is actually really nice. It's lush and green. My grandpa's little windmill out there. Thing's older than me. I think it's made in the '80s. Nice tree. I really hate the fucking popcorn ceiling. Popcorn ceilings suck. But I guess that's the new trend that is happening in Idaho. But yeah, decent hallway. This is one of my favorite little cupboards. Check that shit out. The Mexicans who own this, house before me, they just did a really shit job. This is literally a piece of fucking, rotted out plywood. That's funny. That doesn't even hang there properly. This right here, I don't know if you see this, but this was like a piece of plywood they took off an entertainment center and just tossed it in there. And even these doors are from the 70s too. These are the original doors to the house. And that actually closes pretty nicely. Then one of the first things that I did here was started renovating the bathroom. That little bar that right there, I've been trying to take it off. The fucking people who own this house before me, they installed that directly into drywall, and that's like the worst thing to do, So I've been trying to take that off, but they stripped the last screw, and I really don't want to accidentally rip out the drywall, so that's been sitting there for a couple of days until I get everything situated and unpacked, so I can get my Dremel out and basically cut off that little screw. But they originally had a vanity right here that was like For the 70s, the original vanity, it looked like shit. It was fucking disgusting. So I tore that out and bought this at Lowe's for about $400. The countertop and the mirror. That's not the mirror, by the way. That mirror's from the fucking 70s. I would like to show you guys what's inside that mirror, but I really don't want to use it. It's all full of rust. Nice door. All that great stuff in there. So that's cool. What else we got? This is the first room that I tackled. All that is particle board flooring. I don't like particle board flooring. But this is like the worst room that the cats are pissing in. It was a very disgusting smell. It was so bad that we had to sleep in the living room. That's all that was. But outlets need to be replaced. Shut up, pumpkin. And here's that weird little door thing you open up, get underneath the house. I never lived on a raised foundation house before, so they did a pretty good job with the flooring. I guarantee you that they didn't do it. Here's what the carpet is in here. This carpet is shot. And we just tossed our boxes in here and stuff. It smells like this. And there I actually found a bunch of like kid stuff, so that's funny. I reached in that little duct and found all these kid toys and all that great stuff. I don't understand why they have a fucking lock on there. But this is our little Cincy cabinet thing or whatever. It doesn't even shut the right way. And here, my wife, oh fuck, she actually tore all that shit out yesterday. And you can see where all the stains are, where the fucking cats pissed all over the place. Flooring, the flooring's alright, but I really fucking hate the fact that they locked up their animals in these rooms while they're moving. It's kind of bullshit. My brother installed those, so that's pretty cool. So what we're going to do here is I have another can of 1 gallon of the Kills, so we're going to do that today, hopefully. Get this shit situated. It's going to be a lot of money to get all of these 3 bedrooms, back the way they need to be. Just the padding and the carpet alone, it's going to cost us $700 a room, so that's 7, 14, 21, $2,100. Not really digging that price. I wanted to do it myself, but my wife was like, no, let's do it the right way, blah, 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 blah. But whatever. Got the original laminate tile. This fucking clothes hanger, it's really long. At least it's sturdy, Haven't had a chance to install the dryer yet because, again, we got a 4-prong, which is standard. And where are you at? Back in there. That's a 3-prong, so my wife is at Lowe's right now picking up the extension for it to turn into a 4-prong. This is my favorite part. This is my new garage. It's bigger than the last one. Got my workbench right there. I have a Gundam, sitting out waiting to be finished. It's going to be one hell of a challenge to get this garage up and going so I can start on my projects. But it's pretty big. I mean, I wasn't expecting the garage to be fancy. You do have, holes and shit from the previous owner. If I really wanted to, I can probably patch them up or, put some more drywall in, but whatever, it's a garage. I'm actually thinking about turning this to a master bedroom, maybe. I'm not really sure yet. But it'd be a really good size master bedroom. What do you think, Pumpkin? Yeah? It's been 2 months since Pumpkin's seen me, so she's really excited. She's really, really fucking clingy. Alright, Pumpkin, let's go. Come on. There's the Kills paint primer shit. Again, popcorn ceiling throughout the whole entire house. That's fun. I'll come in here and, fuck around. We'll see what we find. All these weeds. I've been here for a long time. I'm actually really pissed off that previous owners didn't at least, trim these down. They literally packed their shit up and left. They didn't do a good job in here at all. They didn't clean anything up. They didn't vacuum. They didn't do the lawn or anything, so I'm a little pissed about it. I was like, really? I just gave you guys 194. You guys can't even pick up your own shit. Fuck yourselves, fucking Mexicans. But yeah, it's a pretty good size closet. I mean, I like it. It's nice and decent. I took out the closet doors because they're original. They look like shit. My wife wants to put those I guess they're called like sliding barn doors on there. So that'd be pretty interesting. Let me just come back in here real quick. No big deal. Here's my lawnmower that I've been trying to fix. It's been, revving up like crazy. Don't really know what the hell's going on with it. Oh, you can hear that thunder. That's awesome. First thunderstorm. That's great. I like thunder. But yeah, it's actually a pretty decent, house. Really like the front yard. Needs some, seeds, some seed and nutrients over there in their little corner right there. But other than that, it's decent. And one of the projects we're going to do is we're going to tear all that shit out and just, make it open. I'm really hoping this isn't a support beam, but it might be. Feels pretty hollow, but, one might be hiding there, so that's fun. But, yeah, that's all I have for this video. It's going to take me a while to get back into making videos, but, bear with me. So, yeah, that's it for this video. Nice house, great looking neighborhood. Hardly any crime around here. A whole lot better than California, let me tell you. And if you guys like my videos, please like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.